Hi, Karen Ray. Today we are talking about creative imagination in the book review on the book called Psycho, Cybernetics. And I just want to really stress how important the imagination is, our creative imagination, because as human beings we actually are and behave according to what we imagine ourselves to be. So here is a really cool and important fact to know. Our nervous system actually cannot tell the difference between a vivid imagination or a true experience. And there's been actual studies where people did these mental exercises, playing basketball, shooting baskets, and the percentages were actually higher for people that did the mental practices versus the people that did the actual physical practices. So practicing using your imagination is just as and even more effective than the practices themselves. So you first see something clearly in your mind before you actually do it. And one thing that is really important to know, that when you are using your creative imagination, it's not a strain, brute force sort of mechanism. You imagine yourself clearly, you have your goal in mind, and then you imagine yourself practicing what you need to achieve your goal. And then you relax and you let this automatic servo mechanism work for you, using your creative imagination as practicing seeing it happen and doing what it takes to, as far as practicing the skills that you need to achieve your goal. So our aim of self-image psychology in Psycho-Cybernetics is to try to find something closer to our true self, not a fictitious superhero maybe, but trying to find our true self. And we can turn to religion, we can turn to the belief of us being a spiritual and creative being, and we can turn to that as a foundation for who we really are, a clearer picture, not maybe what we imagined ourselves to be in the past, because maybe we've had some very challenging and difficult life circumstances that caused us to have an image of ourselves that is not correct or not true. So take 30 minutes a day, relax, close your eyes, find a quiet place, and use your creative imagination to create some new memories, some new vivid, detailed memories of the person that is closer to your true self, that person that is successful, that person that is composed, that you truly know can be closer to your best self. So make it vivid, make it like a movie, put yourself in that movie, create some good memories to replace maybe some of the bad experiences. So we can take and use our creative imagination and create new memories to override some of the old memories that are incorrect about who our true self is. So this is how we can use our creative imagination into the self-image psychology in Psycho-Cybernetics. Well, use an exercise that you want to change and you want to imagine yourself reacting and feeling differently. Take that situation like speaking in front of a crowd or a different type of scenario, and in that scenario see yourself confident, fearless, full of courage, and just do the role play. And what you're doing using your creative imagination is you're building new memories, and those memories that you have of yourself, your brain accepts them as real. So you are actually changing your image, your self-image, by creating those new memories of yourself by using your creative imagination. So just closing on this chapter on imagination, creative imagination, don't do it forcefully, because this is the whole purpose, the whole coolness of Psycho-Cybernetics. This is the way that our nervous system works together. If you use your creative imagination and do the role playing and build new memories, then it happens automatically. You will automatically start creating a new self-image, and when you have created that new self-image, you will start performing the way that you are imagining yourself to be. So don't force it. Just do the role playing, use your creative imagination and let it do the work for you. Karen Ray, have a blessed day and start enjoying your new the new you.